Welcome back to We Connect. We're right here with actor Ajith Kumar, and of course he's been talking to us about his career, his two very diverse careers really, as an actor and as a motor racing driver. Now, the rest of the year is pretty packed for you. So let's talk now about Formula 2. You're on the way there and it's all going to be happening. Let's go into that a bit. It must require a great deal of physical stamina and keeping yourself in shape for this.
Yes.
How much time do you spend doing that?
Almost 4 hours a day in the last 3 weeks. Everyone is aware that I've been battling an issue with my weight. And I've been blessed that I've been given this opportunity to participate in Formula 2, which is a very, very competitive event. I have approached professionals, trainers, dietitians over the last few weeks, and they've been helping me get into shape. And I still have another 2.5 weeks to go before, and I'm confident that. But honestly, I feel as fit as I was maybe 15, 20 years ago.
That's what you look amazingly
Thank you so much.
fit.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now, when you talk about competition, Ajith, you're no stranger to competition because, of course, in the film industry, it's riddled with competition. So do you believe that some of what you have learned from within the industry itself kind of spills over into your motor racing career? Do you think it helps at all? Does it help you?
Not just the industry. Life by itself is a great teacher.
Indeed.
It starts right from school. Competition starts right from your kindergarten school. Because you're being judged with a lot of other kids right from your preschool. It starts there. Oh, that's an intelligent kid. That's a good. That's smart. So it's. I think it's human nature, and we have to evolve as human beings. Right. And there are times I believe that we have to leave our comfort zone to get on to the next level. So I guess what I'm doing right now is, it took me 18 years to get to where I am. I have achieved success in a very little way, in my own little way, whatever. But then I have chosen to come out of my comfort zone to venture into something which is very close to my heart. I've always dreamt of being a race car driver.
Is that your greater passion?
I don't know, because it's happening. I'm definitely not trying to say that I will go on to achieve greatness in motorsports, but the will to achieve success is there. I'm approaching it with a lot of dedication, and I'm sure it will get me somewhere.
Right. When you talk about dedication, Ajith, is it in point of fact possible to be dedicated to two different things as you are? You're one side, you're dedicated to your films and the work that you've been doing for 18 years, and then here we see you the other side, so absolutely passionate. I see it in your eyes as you speak to me about motor racing. Is it possible to do this in two different areas?
I'm not doing it at the same time.
But even then, is it possible to dedicate with the same amount of passion?
I'm sure it is.
Really?
I'm sure it is. And I think time will tell. Time will tell as to how things fall into place, or if they don't fall into place. But the fact is, I'm not thinking films until October.
So you managed to put it to the back of your mind, is it?
Yes, because I have producers who are willing to, who empathize with me, who understand how much motorsports means to me. And I think at the end of the day, it's all down to compatibility, be it films or be it any profession. I think you need to be in the midst of people who you are compatible with, and then the results follow.
And you find yourself totally comfortable in the area of motor racing?
Yes, yes. To be honest, I'm very grateful to a few people. First of all, Mr. Akbar Ibrahim, because he exposed me to international events. It was because of Mr. Akbar Ibrahim that I managed to participate in the Formula BMW Asia Championship in 2003, and then it was because of Mr. Akbar that I got to do the British Formula 3 Championship. He put me on to Mr. Paddy, the race engineer who managed my racing program then. And then my very dear friend, Mr. Naren Karthikeyan, who we all know is the first Formula 1 driver from India.
He's amazing, isn't he?
And today, if youngsters in our country can think of or dream of becoming a Formula 1 driver, it's because of all the hardship that Naren Karthikeyan actually went through. And today Karun Chandok, I mean, I know the family personally. I know Mr. Vicky Chandok, and I know the kind of the financial pressure that he's had to go through to get Karun where he is. And that boy, I mean, he's a very talented person. And I still stick my neck out. I mean, Naren Karthikeyan, if given the right equipment, the right car, I'm sure he will always be on the podium. I think he definitely has at least another 10 years of racing in him in Formula One.
Right, right.
It's just that unfortunately he happened to be in the wrong place. I mean, give him a car, give him a competitive car, and I promise you, I'm sure. I mean, he's very well respected. Even Karun Chandok, they're very well respected, because I remember when I was racing in UK, everybody in the paddock had lovely things to say about Naren Karthikeyan. They say, oh, he's a very quick driver, and that is a very, very, very difficult reputation to build.
Yes, right.
And Naren has it. And I'm sure even Karun, because to be in Formula One is not a joke. But the irony is, motorsports in our country is still a very urban sport. I wish I could take it to
a different level.
Take it to the masses, it to the masses. And in India, after food, clothing, shelter, it's films.
So you are very well positioned, really.
I hope I can use my profile. I'm not saying I'm a great race car driver, but it's there. I'm a good race car driver. I'm willing to learn. I know there are mixed reactions about me participating in motorsports, but then I think criticism is a part of life.
Indeed, it is.
And one has to learn to live with it instead of fighting it. I have learned to live with it, and I value criticism very much, because most of the time it's always constructive.
If it is constructive, it's fine, isn't it?
And I think I'm old enough to understand what is constructive and what is
can be just left aside.
What is can be just left aside. I mean, shunned to the corner.
Right.
So, like I was saying, I hope I can use my profile. I hope I can get my fans to switch on the television, watch me when I'm racing, and in the process, I'm sure they will also get to know more about Naren, more about Karun, more about Arman, Parthiv, and all the other drivers who represent our country. I remember a few of my friends who, completely ignorant about motorsports, came to see a few of my races when I was doing the Asian Championship. Today, a few of them are hooked onto it, because they travel to Monaco, they travel to Malaysia, they travel to the Middle East to watch F1 races. So if that can happen with a handful of people, why not on a larger scale?
Right. We're going to take a very quick break again, and when we come back, I'm going to talk to you about some of your films and also what you see as the real tangible way of taking motor racing forward. But we'll just go off for a very, very short while and get right back to this discussion that we're having on We Connect.